And there you have it. After years of speculation, anticipation, and nerd-splaining among fans, the Red Skull has returned to the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Avengers Infinity War. Yep, that classic Captain America villain is back, though it would seem that he's now half the man he used to be. The Red Skull, aka Johann Schmidt, was the head of Hydra back during World War II and the chief nemesis of Cap. We even learned in Captain America the First Avenger that he had taken an early version of the Super Soldier Serum, the same drug that gave Steve Rogers his enhanced abilities. But in Schmidt's case, he was warped and skullified by the stuff. The Red Skull's pursuit of the seemingly magical Tesseract, which we now know actually contained the Space Stone, culminated in a battle with Cap that led to both of their apparent dooms. Rogers quote-unquote died in an act of sacrifice, but only after the Red Skull grabbed hold of the powerful Cosmic Cube. However, the ecstasy of the moment for the power-mad villain soon turned to horror, and he was either disintegrated or teleported away to parts unknown, depending on who you asked. Fans have hoped for his return in the past 7 years since the first Avenger came out, and they finally got a hint that it might actually happen in this year's Avengers Infinity War Prelude comic. There's a flashback to Skull's death that makes it much clearer that he was sucked away via some kind of teleportation beam. But again, the question of where he wound up remained. And now we know. Infinity War gives us a very different Red Skull as Thanos and Gamora go in search of the Soul Stone on the planet Vormir. There they find a mysterious cloaked figure, who at first glance might be mistaken by comic fans for Death. Because, oh yeah, in the Infinity Gauntlet comic story, Thanos spends his time trying to impress the object of his affections who's, you guessed it, the personification of death. But in the movie, the lonely soul on Vormir is in fact the Red Skull. He looks a little worse for wear, and he's taken on a new, much more humble role in the universe as Keeper of the Soul Stone. It's one of the biggest surprises of Infinity War. After all this time, we'd pretty much given up on ever seeing the Skull again. And while it's a very cool twist, at the same time it's slightly disappointing. This new, changed Skull is only briefly seen, and he doesn't even face off with his old enemy Cap. Of course, a lot has changed in the years since they last met. It does make you wonder though, has the Skull been living this lonely existence on Vormir since the 1940s? Or maybe time moves differently on that planet? By the way, that's not original Skull actor Hugo Weaving playing the character in Infinity War. He's been kinda famously down on returning to the MCU for years now, so the part was recast with Ross Marquand. That's the guy who plays Aaron on The Walking Dead, bringing his own riff on the former Hydra menace. For more on Avengers Infinity War, be sure to check out our explanation of the film's end credits scene. Or check out our theories on why Bruce Banner had his Hulk problem in the movie. And for all your MCU needs, stay right here on IGN.